Belen Jimenez Mena. Et c'est encore en anglais, donc peut-être que je le traduis. The endangered cow, why we should worry about domestic species. Donc c'est comme si la vache est en danger de disparition. Et c'est la vache qui nous donne de lait. Donc lait, maman. Ou on va écouter.
Black rhino declared extinct. A giraffe killed in the Copenhagen Zoo. Sumatra's elephants endangered. In everyday news, we hear about endangered wild species and the importance of preserving them. But what about domestic species? For example, the black and white cows that produce the milk we drink every day, a breed called Holstein. Are they endangered? Should we worry about them? You might not think so, because they are everywhere, right? Just in France, there are 2 million of cows, of Holstein cows. But as a population geneticist, I am worried about Holstein cows. And I worry because of the genetic diversity of this population. Genetic diversity refers to the variation that we find in the different genes of a population. But what's the genetic diversity of the Holstein cows? To answer this question, let's imagine all of you and the entire population of Paris are cows. Yes. The genetic diversity of a breed may be reduced by artificial selection. This consists of choosing the best bulls to reproduce with all other cows for the purpose of increasing milk production. Now, let's choose the people of the 4th row. Yes, you guys. You have been selected as the best bulls ever. Be prepared, because over half of the next generation of babies in Paris will be your kids. Yes. And this is exactly what is happening in the Holstein breed. Even if we had a very big population, millions of Holstein cows, there have been the genetic diversity that was transmitted was only the genetic diversity of 8 individuals. And studies show that, genetically speaking, it is as if we had a population of 50 individuals. But what does a low diversity, what consequences have low diversity for the population? No worries, cheese is saved, and we are not going to run out of cheese in France. But the problem is that some of those individuals may have specific lethal alleles that will spread into the population and correspond to diseases. Now, conservation is not just to care about rhinos, elephants, or giraffes. It is also to care about domestic species and their genetic resources. Thank you.
Yeah, let me ask you a provocative question. Would you increase diversity by using GMOs? I mean, genetic modification?
Well, there are many techniques to improve, to increase genetic diversity. One of those, for example, could be to cross the breeds with other breeds, not just only among the individuals from the breed. Of course, the performance of that breed is not going to be as we would like to, but it will increase genetic diversity. Or start conservation programs in which we will care about the cross that we made, control the mates that we are going to create. So, and I would say that there are a lot of varieties, and we can choose which one.
Many people think that GMOs would decrease diversity.
How many different species of cows are there? Or varieties? I don't know the exact words.
Many breeds, not species. So species.
Breeds.
Breeds.
Hundreds?
More.
Thousands?
Thousands, I would say. I don't have the exact number, but you can imagine that in every region with a specific environment, there is a breed that has been adapted to that ecosystem or that climate. So there are a lot.
How many breeds should we have in France?
That's an interesting question. I think as many as we can take care of, taking care of their good health, and as many as all the products that we want to have, or the public wants us to produce.
And do we do that only in the lab or in the fields as well?
In the fields.